The quarterfinals, this is a big money tournament with first prize awarding $1,000, second $500, third $250, fourth $150, and fifth $50. We have a killer matchup today with Weapons of Grass Destruction, FelixTortilla and MasterDom going up against Team Washed, Julian and Wrld. Let's have a look at the bracket and see how they made it into round 4.
Do not be alarmed. We are anonymous, and we are here with a message. The Classic Golf League has been keeping a secret. I am here to reveal to you the first sneak peek. I am not going to allow them to keep any more secrets.
Sorry about that. It looks like we got hacked. Going back to the bracket, Julian and Juice in round 3 played Happy, Gilmore, and Slappy. It was an incredible match, but Julian and Juice walked away with a win 8-6. For FelixTortilla and MasterDom in round 3, they played Kaida and Fromel, and the final score was 7-4. The winner of this match will move on to the semifinals, playing the winner of the match right above it, El Jorge and Indy versus Stroke Limit Reached and Chi-Chi. That match is happening right after this one. That's going to be recorded by Fugo, and we will get that uploaded as soon as we can. For tonight's match, I'll be behind the camera. Cam is off tonight, but Karma will be on the mic, and Homie One Kenobi is joining us in the booth. Now let's get in there and see if these players are ready.
Couple hours. Couple hours? Yeah. Couple hours, yeah.
Okay, we are live. Everybody is here. Big room. Room is stacked. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome. Yeah, sorry about that. We got hacked. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to check it out with the production team later. So, all right. Yeah, everybody's here. If y'all are ready, if you got anything to say, we'll get started. Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
No whammies.
Yeah.
No whammy, no whammy. Big money, big money. Stop.
All right, you guys are going 20K leagues hard under the sea.
That'll be a good battle.
That's a tough one to
On
shoot.
that course. Yep, I'll take you guys in. There we go. If I can find it. Oh, there. Thank you. All right. A little hard to see this one.
Alrighty. Good luck, guys.
Everybody.
Let me mute
Let's have a
everybody here.
good one. Oh yeah, we gotta mute him.
2 top, 2 bottom. That makes it easy.
Yeah, it does. 2 top, 2 bottom.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, what a match we have in store for us.
Yeah,
So
good
Jen, you
luck,
said we
Well,
got
have
hacked?
fun.
What's that?
You said we got hacked?
We did. We did get hacked, yes. And they leaked
Crazy.
some of the Classic Golf
Good
League information. The Classic
Let's
Golf
see here.
Association. So, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. They leaked the logo and all that stuff, so.
I
Oh.
did not play it safer.
Chocolate juice.
Ooh, boy.
And welcome, homie, to the booth.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Happy to have you,
Thank you,
homie.
thank you.
And Brando, thank you for scoring with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate Homie joining us. We've got Brando doing the
Nice
scoring.
shot.
Appreciate you, Karma.
Thanks.
Always appreciate you joining and helping. So let's check out the chat. So we've got Rich is here. Quick Match Queen.
Nice shot.
Tiger Hood. Zonk.
Right.
Opus. Shooter
I'm very good at this
McGavin.
one.
Derek says,
Brando,
kick
I
some
think you
ass,
gotta go.
Dominator.
Observer.
Dominator's got a fan. Gobson's here. Leans made it.
Some
But
kind of
Naked's
server
here. awesome.
Oh, it's
Stuck on
Brando.
the-
Tigerhead said someone should call
Yeah.
the Thundercats. I agree. Yes.
Who's that's
It's one of the
somebody's
2 bottom
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
It's Brando.
How do you call a Thundercat, Tiger Hoods? Like a
Yeah, we
use a
want to
horn?
hear it. We need to hear what that would
Nice.
sound
We need
like.
to hear the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biz is here. Go Marino, Beguile. Fake for real, Pyramid. Alright.
Thanks.
What do you predict for this match, Homie and Karma? Do you think it's going to be close? Do you think they're going to have to absolutely hit killer shots to take holes?
Homie?
I think it's definitely going to be like a 1-point game. I feel like it's going to be all down to hole-in-ones. I mean, these guys are so solid, both teams. It's probably just going to come down to, you know, whoever has more hole-in-ones.
Yeah, I agree with
yeah.
Homie. I think that's really going to be
Good
the difference in this matchup. I mean,
Nice.
Yeah.
and you might see a lucky hole-in-one on this hole, so something like this could actually end up deciding the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Good
wow.
shot.
Nice.
Thanks.
Oh, they got 2 down there, but nothing in yet.
Nope.
Oh, we got Big Slim in the chat. Look at all these guys hitting this shot. Incredible.
Nice shot.
Shout out to Big Slim. Miss you,
Love on
buddy.
the right side.
Definitely
Yeah.
loved playing with him.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Oh. Well,
And we were talking a little bit to these players before we got into this room. Homie asked them, are there any courses that you might not want to see? And I think they said none of them, you know. They're ready for all of them.
they want to see them?
Look at that.
There's the hook.
Nice.
Wow. Very nice.
They're going to push that hole. Everyone's got 2s thus far.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Julian
shot.
is down there.
Thanks.
Julian really looks like he's calm so far. He had a little bit of trouble early on in the last match that they played. But I think that may be the key to their team. If Julian can stay consistent, they're looking pretty good.
Ah, I pushed it. Sorry. It's okay. Definitely not me.
I
What do
actually
you think
played,
we
with
might
Juice a couple
see?
of games.
No.
Let's all try to predict when we might see the
Whatever,
first
stopped
point.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the older heads.
Shot.
You know, these young bucks, they locked
Yeah,
in.
good
They know what they're doing, but these guys have been doing it. I think a little, you know, just
Yeah.
got a little more experience under the belt. You know.
I think it's
they definitely
possible-
do. I mean, they've been playing together for a long time.
Yeah.
No, got through.
I think hole
Nice.
6, we might see a hole in one and get a first point. Maybe.
Guess it doesn't matter.
Well, 6, huh? All right.
Yeah, no. I'll just forfeit and save us some time. Let it go.
I think
Yep.
the first point's going to be on
Oh,
hole
great.
7.
Thanks.
Okay. The one I'm saying is the one with all the little
Hurry
Nice
up.
putt.
Sing
gauges. You know,
Yeah, you can
Think
ace
something
that
else.
hole. Let's see.
that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know if that's 6 or 7.
I'll get it.
I think it's 7. I think
Nice
it's
shot.
7. Right, Nick? Is
Well,
it
there
1,
goes
2,
the
3,
bank
4,
for
5? No,
Julian.
it's
That in my
6.
head.
It's
Thanks.
6.
a little bit fancy with that shot.
Okay.
Little
Show
showy.
his knee.
Song
This
from
next one coming
Frozen.
up is very aceable too, though.
Frozen, that's it.
That is true.
It is. It is.
We'll see. Like we'll see some coming up pretty soon.
Oh, Felix with the triple bank as well. Seems to be the popular shot.
All the cool kids.
Yeah.
Homie, which way do you go on this? You did a triple bank?
Yeah, thank you.
Nah, just the single bank down the corner.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I guess the double bank, it goes off the corner and then
Yeah,
up top.
technically a
Banks
double.
in. Yeah.
This thing's hole 1 or hole 11, first point.
Oh, quadruple
Guy B
bank for Dom.
says Felix has been flawless this tournament. He pulled out some incredible shots on Olympus Hard against Gobson and Bubba. Gobson also hit some insane
I'm
shots.
safe. Why didn't you go for it?
Yeah, I really think Felix is the key to this matchup, if I'm going to be honest with you. Felix, when
Because
he's
every
on,
attempt I've ever taken, it's
puts
never landed
together
back over there.
insane rounds.
So there's probably not a point in trying now.
Yeah, he just
But I guess
doesn't
you're right.
miss.
Maybe I
That's for
could've.
sure.
does
Yeah.
not
No,
miss.
I was just kidding. This is not one to go for. I didn't think so.
Lean says hole 10, first
You
point.
sounded pretty serious.
Possible.
Ah, pro jockey.
That was a better
can't
move from Dom.
out-jockey
He made it
you.
look good.
And I'm not gonna jockey because I don't give a shit.
I love it.
Julian goes with a soft bank. Looks like a pretty good shot.
Oh.
Helps him
Oh,
straight up in the air.
Get an
Too hard.
unfortunate.
I guess so, yeah.
It looked like he hit that just a tiny bit too hard. Better pace for Felix.
Nice.
This one might go.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
gets it.
nice shot.
Grab the
That
hole.
was- Pressure here for Juice. It's going to be a nice pace. It's going to be just fine.
No pressure.
Safe.
Juice has been playing
Just
very
try to
good
get
in
one
this
down there.
tournament.
Mhm.
Nerves haven't seemed to get to him yet.
No, he is ready for this. His
Yeah, played a
motivation is
couple
high.
baseballs with him.
You can see it.
It's been nasty.
Yeah, you played some best balls with him, you said?
Yeah, he was just crushing. Just couldn't get a point on him.
Nice.
The usual.
Tiger says Dom looks like he hangs out near an elementary school. I shouldn't have read that out loud.
That was a good try to pace and make it there.
Too late. You'll get me with those.
Thanks.
Another pushed hole, no points yet. After 5, what we expected out of this match.
I'm not sure what
Another
Dom's
jockey
doing.
show.
He is pulling
guy.
real bad. All right, here's where I think
I wasn't trying to miss it. I
points-
was hitting it
well,
left
point could
handed.
It looked like he was
maybe.
kind of
Right
trying.
see if I get lucky.
See what Felix can dial up on this.
I don't know
That's
anyone
right.
other than
Look
Forecast
at
that
him.
would go lefty. I guess medium
Good
does.
pace. This one's going to have a chance. If
Oh,
it has enough on it.
so close.
Almost.
Yeah, I could try.
Quick match. Jen says hole 8. The next one.
Alright.
That was so hard. Jesus.
So what I've seen for hole-in-ones is it clears all dials and has a nice smooth arc and goes right into the hole. And I'm sure there's other
Yeah, you
ways.
can get it off the single bank and not hitting
Mhm.
anything else. And that's what you try. See,
Mm,
you tried there
Just
from
off
Julian.
Yeah.
try.
But it could also do the rattle and get enough to go in, depending on
Mhm.
the pace.
Had to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Smooth
is.
shot.
Yeah.
Not
That was
smooth enough.
Yeah.
Still
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
Okay,
push
to
this
wow.
hole.
All right.
I do think that my prediction was hole 7. I
Sometimes
think
it
that
does.
this is a tough hole to get that tee
Next
shot to
one.
clear that second.
Takes like
You may even see an
20
ace.
little hop.
And now we're to the harder holes.
Let's move
Yeah.
down here. This is a difficult hole to capture. I'll do my best here.
Weaving in and out of those pipes.
Oh.
When it gets caught up by the last one.
You just hit it too soft.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Fake for real. Juice
pushed
doesn't
it.
even have one chalant. Totally non-chalant. I'm gonna have to use that line. I love it.
Not even one.
Not even a one chalant. Look at
Julian's
this.
through.
Good shot.
Very nice.
Thanks. Nice job.
Pressure on Dom. He's got to get over there. Felix
Yeah.
does not have a good look.
Ooh, okay.
And that's going to
okay.
do it. Although,
And he
little
does
bit of
not have a
obstruction.
There's a
line.
chance.
He will need to bank.
We have to bank it.
Oh, you guys might be right. There could be a
Yeah.
point happening.
Pushed. Okay.
I don't know. Felix is a wizard behind the
What do you
putter,
think it-
so.
yeah, let's hear his thoughts on this
Pull my
one.
back up.
Mhm.
Double bank,
A double bank, yeah.
right?
Got
That's
Chi in
all
the
I
chat.
can-
Good luck with your match
That's all I see
tonight.
too.
I feel like I gotta almost hit these two pipes. Well, almost hit this pipe. Even if I do,
What do you think? Do you think he has
yeah,
anything?
maybe. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know if
think
he's
the
got
double
enough
bank's
of an
gonna
angle.
work. I think that
think-
pipe's going to get in the way. I don't
I
think he
gotta
has
get
that
closer.
angle. I would think of something different. How about you, homie?
Yeah. I think
He'd
either
have
one
to
of those
double
pipes
bank
are
that. It's
right in the way.
insane.
They're both kind of right in the way.
The pace it takes to get to the hole, I don't think it would go in.
Yeah.
Unless
Hit
you
the
put
pipe.
that
He hit
pipe.
the pipe,
Good
yeah.
try. I'm in the same boat. I don't really know.
Well, Dom has more options. Dom has a couple different shots he can
He
pick from.
does. He does. How can you describe the way
No.
that these walls bank? What can you expect?
This is a consistent bank off these walls. You know what you're getting.
Okay.
It kind of
Good
pops a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a little pop in
I-
it.
I don't think I can go this way.
I would go for the right bank if I'm Dom. He has no obstruction if he goes right.
Or I might
You
be able
can
to.
with a softer
A
pace.
soft- Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think you have to hit it all that soft.
He is
but
capable
yeah.
of banking this, making it, and saving this hole. We all want to
Okay.
see it.
This left
I
bank
think-
could
I think-
work.
yeah, I think you got
It
it.
could.
That's be the perfect pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, softer. I'd just try to get it there.
I like to see him taking his time.
This is a big putt. They got to hold on to this.
Holy
tie ball game, and they do.
Wow.
Oh,
Incredible.
eagle for Dom.
That
Great
is
bank.
what you expect from these guys.
And that's
Wow.
why he missed
Remain
those
tied.
few putts. He was just getting those
On
misses
eight.
out the way.
Woo, that was amazing.
That's right. You got to get those misses out of the way for sure. Nice bank shot for
Yeah, great
Julian.
shot.
He made that look
That
easy.
was nice.
Yes.
Get crazy.
Chi-Chi likes that one. Great putt, Dom.
Do you know
Very
any way
excited
to
about your
increase the
match after this,
chance?
Chi-Chi. Good luck to you in this in that
Mhm.
match.
I know what people have told me, but I'm not sure if it actually works or not.
Sorry.
Is that you? I know it's Felix.
No, that's Felix.
Okay.
Felix is
Softed
going to
it
be on the wrong
and
side
then
of
hit
there.
it.
Gosh, he's tucked in the corner.
Heard if you
And
hit
Dom
it
went out.
kind of
Yeah.
like right before this pole, and you got to give it a little more.
We
pace
predicted
than
hole
if
8.
you're the normal spot.
And that was quick
And I
match
think it
clean.
gives it a better
It
angle to
was.
bank off the back wall and go in.
All right. I will try.
And this is a tricky hole. The tee shot is kind of a tough one, unless you bank it
Great
like
shot.
that. Beautiful.
Maybe not
Shot.
high enough.
Felix might have a way out of there, though. He's going to have to get creative, but I think he has a double bank that could give it a
Me
chance.
too.
This hole in one is like 1 out of 50 when you know the shot. So tough.
Yeah, the hole in one that I see clips off of that opening, and then it kind of pushes the ball off the back.
No.
See it over here.
Oh
clips off
my
that.
gosh.
That's it. That's the shot.
Good try. That's the way I think I
Wow.
can win.
God.
You had to
Can
go
See
How
how
about
Felix
I
Felix?
win.
I'm going for
Can
this
he-
left bank.
Do anything. He'd have to double
I
bank.
think you have to. You got to double bank off that left wall, and then if you get lucky off that slanted wall, you might have a chance.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good effort.
First
A
blood.
little softer, maybe. That's
Good
a
point.
tough shot.
Thanks.
Alright, what are you
Shout out
thinking
quick
here?
match queen. She was correct.
I'm gonna do the same shot I always
He
do.
was correct,
and hope I
Juice and
don't
Julian
hit
will
the
take
hole.
that early,
Hopefully
late
I
1-point lead.
Yeah.
Hit the right spot.
We need to
and
ask
don't
her
hit the
for
hole.
lottery
I
numbers.
think probably the same thing for you two, right?
Hit her up. She's in the chat.
I was gonna try something if you don't care. You're
yeah.
confident with that shot, right?
Yeah, I get a 2 more than I don't, so
Yeah.
Julian's going to go for a bank that's going to clear all the way to the back wall. Oh, but he got it too
That
far
wasn't
left.
it.
I know what you're trying to do.
Interesting.
yeah, I know what he was trying to.
It's a risky shot. That's the shot I like to go for, too.
It's all good.
Nice shot by Juice.
Good
Homie, what's your
shot.
preferred shot on this hole?
Thanks.
Just what Juice did. Just get a
Juice
line.
shot, yeah. So it doesn't
Yeah.
usually go in, but pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Similar shot for Dom, but he gets
There's
a
a
piece
few-
of that.
There's a pair of dots out
Pressure
over
on
for that
Felix
one,
here.
and there's
Doesn't want to let
a
another
few that
point
look
go.
the same, so I think I might have been looking up on.
Can I see yours again, Tom?
I think you were too high.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
Probably should have practiced it. Practiced it more.
I just hit
Great
it too
use of
hard.
the
Great
replay by
shot.
Felix. What an
Good shot.
adjustment.
It was a
Thank you.
perfect adjustment. Mm-hmm.
He almost got that to go. That was cool. Awesome.
Yeah, you're thinking the right
Julian's
thing.
gonna have to make this, so
Mhm.
he's looking at the right option. You want to
tough
give this ball a
'cause
chance.
I
So
think
it's
it'll be a
tough shot,
triple,
but
right? One
Yeah.
here,
it is a
Mhm.
triple
there,
thing.
Like
there. Okay.
there.
Okay.
Just gotta watch for the the pole.
Mm-hmm.
Stay off
One,
the pole,
two.
Julian.
Almost.
Stay in school.
I'm gotta worry about that. Good too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Fake for Real. Appreciate you tuning in. It's like Karma, some sort of gypsy, can see the future.
Mhm.
Oh, what an effort.
Ooh.
Wow, Dom and his
Good
banks.
shot.
No. Yeah,
Fun.
that would have been
Got an
total.
interesting bank off the
bluff.
corner.
That was not what you were
Didn't expect
trying, was
that.
it?
No.
I did not.
Dom
think
is an
so, but it was
absolute
still cool.
assassin.
Yeah, look cool.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Dom will sneakily
David,
hit some
Julian,
of those
am I
shots
good to
you
go
don't
for this one?
see very
Yeah,
often.
for sure.
And you hear the game plan there. Juice is going for it.
Nice. Love to see it. We'll try to follow this ball the best we can.
An aggressive
Ah,
move from
unlucky.
Team Wash.
He's on the
Roll
seat.
backcutters.
Yeah, he's on a
Take a
bench.
seat.
Yep.
I think I hit it too hard.
Where'd you wind up?
Just a tiny bit.
It landed on the seat here.
With this
Oh.
one, I kind of just like laying it up. You know, with practice, like the second shot, you can make it. You know, so you still get a 2. But I guess,
100%. You go for it, sometimes it settles, and it's just all the
Mhm.
same. So you might as well take a shot at it. But Julian's
yeah, in the
playing the
settings,
safe,
some of the stuff that I tried, I
understandably.
guess.
Mhm.
It's
But Dom's gonna take a
can't
swing
remember
at
the last
this.
time
I'd expect.
lots of practice with that.
I think we have Sloppy Taw in the
Last
chat.
time I
Shout
saw it go in.
out Sloppy Taw.
Oh, shout out to Sloppy Top. Appreciate you tuning in as always.
Sloppy.
Oh, sorry.
And he does
You
take a
guys
swing at
played
it.
so
He gets
good.
one.
Go right
I
under it.
Oh, we got lucky.
Oh,
I
Came
hate it when
back.
it clicks the trigger and
yeah.
it takes you straight to the tee box. It's so
I
stupid.
think it went like right next to it here.
What did
Yeah.
I do? Yeah, too hard. Okay.
Gosh, this is a tough hole. Sorry, guys. Lots of
I don't really love any of their
foliage.
positions. I mean, they're all over there, but those are tough shots because they're not exactly center.
I pulled it that time. Fuck.
Like this ball, for instance, it's probably not going to pop as much, so he's going to hit this a little bit further left than you might have. I think it's a good roll off.
Nice shot.
Oh,
There it is.
Nice
Oh.
shot.
Very good try.
Thank you. Thanks.
Tough position to be, but he made the most of it.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was
Good one.
flirting with it.
I wanted to hit it harder. Didn't really happen.
It's all good. You're over there.
Did Dom get the magic
That's
touch?
two.
Mm.
Almost.
Good shot.
Yeah, good try.
All right, ball. Go find the cup.
Why not?
Nice.
That's an excellent
Nice.
effort there from
Oh.
Juice. Almost gets it to go.
Almost gave it.
Thanks.
It wanted to.
It did.
So,
It tried.
a lot of exciting shots on this hole, but no points. They're all going to get threes.
Yeah. Good cover.
It's
This next hole is one of the more scoreable
Nice.
holes, though. You often see an ace
Professionals.
steal the hole on this. Just a bit too far right. Homie, is
Nice
that
and
your
safe.
shot as well on this one? Just kind of going
Yeah,
off that
just go.
edge.
Yep. Hit that, I think, yesterday, actually. Day before.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think that's the shot.
Love getting this one.
Feels good. It's a
I mean, pretty
smooth
much from
bang.
here on out, I feel like
Nice
they're all
and
kind of
safe.
makeable.
Too
even
soft.
safer.
That's a great call, homie. The next couple
got the
holes
safe.
definitely
Those
is.
Yeah.
couple, yeah.
Point
Yeah.
makers.
Dom taking a couple extra seconds before this putt. He seems to be zoning in. Man,
Oh,
full pro
he
side.
is just
so close.
so
That
many
was a great
drive-bys.
try.
Incredible.
Damn.
Oh, that was super shit.
It was a little soft. I wouldn't say it was super
Yep.
shit.
Sorry, Julian. I should have at least given it a chance.
4 tap-ins.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on to the next one.
I was impressed with
Maybe just a
Dom's
little
close
heavy?
call with hole 8.
Yeah,
that was,
that's what it
that
was. It was
second
just a
shot
little
was
heavy.
so
I mean,
good.
slightly. I mean, it felt good.
Yeah, just literally just slightly. It's crazy. These walls, the harder they tighten up so much based off just a little bit of pace.
This ball looks to be a pretty
That
good
was
speed.
good pace.
Oh, but it popped straight up.
Mm.
That was weird.
Rather unfortunate. I've been
little
seeing a lot of
heavy maybe,
weird
but
hops
still
on this
kinda
hole
unlucky.
lately. Same shot a little softer, and that's all he needed to go out of bounds.
Out.
So
Oh,
tough,
so
tough
good.
result there. Homie, what's your strat on this one? Do you go the way they're going? Because I do not.
No, I go the other way towards the other light.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep, me
comes back
too.
and then bounces off that back wall. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh no, that one's not.
And I feel like the shot that we go for is a little bit more forgiving.
Oh,
Because, I mean, you
mine's
saw a
bad.
couple of unfortunate hops so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has more
Yeah, it
success
can
of
get up
getting
there
up there.
multiple ways. Like
Yeah.
the shot they're doing, there's only one specific way, kind of maybe 2 that kind of goes up. You know.
Yeah, and you have to
Yeah,
nail
off
the
the
pace,
back.
but like you get it perfect
Yeah.
like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Excellent
Thanks.
shot. Get Juice up there, and he's going to put the pressure on this hole. Felix or
I
Dom
didn't want
gonna
to say
have
anything before I
up
hit
and
it,
in.
but I have not messed this hole up in a while.
I'm the opposite. I'm usually good.
You know,
at
if I'm
it,
Felix,
but
I may be
messing up
banking this off the back wall to change
Do
the
I go
angle a
right at
bit.
the fan? Or should I try and get a better angle on it?
They got 2 shots
Off
at it to
back.
save it here.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Dom?
Homie, what would
that
you
too
do on
much
this one?
speaking?
I would always, I'd always go
Mm.
for the fan and try to
Hope it
bank
gets
it
out.
off of here.
The side,
Yeah.
side salad?
Yeah, from the
Alright.
side, I'd probably just
Because
tap it
I mean,
there,
if you
know,
go in the
just catch it
back,
in there,
you're still
kind
at,
of hope for the best.
well, you're still hoping to
Yeah.
hit the.
Well, I would try to like
Uh,
angle it so I just kind of catch it going straight.
I'm
at
liking
it.
what Felix is saying there. If you
But
push
I've
it
never done it
backwards, you can
before,
kind of
so maybe
angle
I
it
should
just
to
stick with
kick
the-
off and bank it
Yeah,
off the
I've never
back.
done it
with
either.
the salad.
Yeah, give it time to fly up a little bit.
Okay.
He's going straight at it. Let's see how it goes.
Oh,
That was a good
not
effort.
Good try.
A little harder, maybe.
Just
Well,
not
it's not a
enough.
bad effort.
Not enough speed.
Not enough dressing.
That's all I can think about now is salads after you said that.
That's a good pace. Nice shot.
Very nice. Oh,
Get in.
oh my gosh.
Let's try.
It's a huge shot for Dom. He's got to hit this or they're going to drop another point.
Needs to take his time. Is this going to
He's
drop
gotta go
straight
with the
in, or
bank
is he going?
shot.
He's going to go for a
No,
back
he's got to
bank.
go bank.
Little
Back
bank shot, yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
Corner wall.
Too much speed.
So there's
Yeah.
going to drop a point there, and Julian and Juice are going to take a 2-point lead
Nice.
going into
Mhm.
13.
Thanks.
And then
Jen,
stop the
Pyramid
speed.
said, just realized you have the wrong
Yep.
images at the top
point.
on the scoreboard
Thank you.
from the last
Oh,
match.
oops. So I can fix that. Thank you. There's a lot of setup, and some things get overlooked. But thank you. We'll fix it.
Good pace on this ball. It's going to creep off
Great
the edge.
pace.
And Juice is
Very
rolling
nice.
right now.
Thanks.
Perfecto.
I smacked.
Fuck.
Hmm.
It was the hackers pyramid. They're screwing with everything behind the
hackers.
scenes.
Felix hit that a little bit too heavy. Saw a little bit of a reaction there too. You don't usually see that off Felix's putt. Seems like he got a little frustrated on that
Right,
shot.
already in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first time I ever heard him cuss.
Yep. But I don't blame him. This is a tough one. When you miss this one, you hate it.
Yeah.
Dom's
So
gonna have to
pressure
put his
here on
back.
Dom to save this hole.
Yeah,
No, it
he's a
didn't
little
hit
bit
it.
short on this. He left it
Oh
short.
no.
Another point gone. And they're slipping away
Okay.
quickly.
Good point.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Felix.
Good point.
Thank you, Dom.
Yeah,
That was a great call,
that
homie. You
was a
said
good
that
point.
these were a lot of scoreable holes, and you see it here. They just ripped off 2 straight.
Mhm.
I
Hmm.
guess I go for it, right, Julian? I don't lay up, right?
Yeah, of course.
God, dog it.
Yeah, hopefully I can capture this before anything happens. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Good shot, and he gets it in the
Oh,
glass.
juice is in.
Crispy.
Thank you.
Okay, those logos should be updated there, Jen.
Thank
the
you
logos are up there.
so much
Good
for
job.
doing
Oh, another
that.
great
Well
shot.
Julian
Back-to-back jacks.
Bring out of the cup for a little bit.
The Jays.
Brando with the save behind the scenes in the production booth. Thank you.
Huge save from Brando there.
Incredible.
But not a huge save here for Dom. And Felix has a lot of pressure. He has to hit this or they're dropping down 4.
Come on, Felix. He's
Oh,
saved
and
it.
done.
Yes.
Nice.
Much needed.
A huge
Rich,
answer from Felix.
yes.
Shot.
You have forever scarred my computer files. Every time I open up the player
No,
logos,
that's
all
much
I can
harder to
see
make
is
when you
cat
have
balls.
to make it.
So,
Yeah.
I was like, I was thinking about
Trust
deleting
me,
that
Been
one
there a few
And his
times.
balls.
because my eye just goes right to it, and I'm like, I need to delete that.
Hmm.
That's all I can see.
There's no one to jockey with, Dom.
Jockey, Tom's
Myself.
jockeying
Yeah.
with himself. This is a fun hole, Jen. I hope we see a couple players go for
This
it.
is one of our favorite holes. Yeah, I love it.
You see a safe shot there, but actually
Oh.
maybe not.
Get out of
no.
there.
Triangle.
Oh, unlucky.
Because sometimes when you
got
hit
the
it
1
that
in
soft,
4
it
chance.
pops up.
Mhm.
And Julian's winding up though.
We've not missed this shot since you discovered it.
Yeah, good
Well,
shot.
it seems Julian has a
Nice.
variation of that shot. He does
He
it softer
does.
than
I
I
don't know
do.
why we're
but
both
that
so
shot
good
looked
at it.
pretty good.
That was awesome.
Lots
Homie, you
of
familiar with
good
the shot that they're trying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a little harder than the usual shot, right? Off the corner like that?
Yeah, that's how I like to do it. Just a bit harder than that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I like it a lot, but I don't mind this spot where Felix is at either.
No, I don't mind that spot, but you got to think Dom's going for it on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. No, he didn't.
Mhm.
Well, maybe he'll
Okay.
just get a
Good
backup
try.
shot. Pretty much the same shot as Felix.
That was too hard. Oh well.
This will be a
just try to make
single
it from there, I
bank for
guess.
Julian.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He's in a
I
good
don't need
spot. He knows where to bank it. We all do.
Let's
It's in.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
kind
Good
of crushed
job,
on the side of the
Julian.
cup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what do you
Makeable
do back
shot for
here?
Felix and Dom. It's a
Yeah.
triple bank, but you have to play it perfectly, and you have to pace it perfectly.
Mhm.
And you got to account for that win, so a lot of factors.
Oh,
And
Good
it's
try.
the cup.
Wow.
that's why it's
Nice
such
job.
a tricky shot. Sometimes to
Oh,
get that line, you have to
jeez.
give it a little extra.
Mhm.
We need like 50
Slow it down,
replays
like
the
for
wind affects
Dom.
it too
There
much.
we go.
Yeah, the wind pushed it just a bit. Almost a difference on that.
Okay.
Problem is,
Different spot.
Yeah, Dom's kind of pinned up on the
different
wall, so
speed
he's going to have to
will make
adjust.
it a different spot.
Oh no. Hit the
Over
crack.
Adjustment.
Good point, Julian.
Mm.
Thanks.
Good one.
So another point for Julian and Juice, Team Wash, pick up a 4-point lead. 3 holes
I
remaining
did
on
the
this
Same
course.
shot.
thing. I'm just gonna forfeit.
I pulled that.
It's crazy how quickly the momentum has swung in this match. I mean, they were neck and neck for 8 holes, and now things have turned drastically.
Do you want me to get
With
risky
these
or
guys, it could
just
happen the
play
same
safe?
way the other way, you
I'd
know?
play safe. I'm not
Yeah.
very consistent at this next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Felix and
I
Dom.
mean, if you're Dom and Felix, homie, you know, what kind of approach are you taking now? You're just trying to win one hole at a time?
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's kind of the approach.
Bad bounce.
It should always take these guys, but
Yeah, well, you
I
gotta
think
learn.
they're kind of taking my favorite approach is the false sense of security. You know, like let the opponent get a couple points ahead of
A
you,
little light, I think.
and
then
then
just-
you
Yeah,
get all
so right,
confident.
that's true.
Murder them on the second course. No.
I don't know, I've never taken that shot.
Yeah.
Oh, great
nice
shot.
shot.
Mm.
You see an aggressive look there for Felix, almost paid off.
Yeah, I landed just short of the stair, so it should have been just a tiny bit harder.
The problem with playing Juice and Julian is they don't make many mistakes, so I really think that even though
Yeah.
it's still the first round, you have to start getting aggressive and go for
I'm
those
just
home
100%.
runs.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting good.
One day I will figure out how to
Because
film
even
this
with the
hole.
lead, you know, these young bucks are still trying to get the hole ones.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you'll catch him on a few, but
Good shot.
Thanks.
tough putt
Good
for Julian.
putt.
Okay.
Makes it look
Didn't
easy.
even have to stress getting it down there. Yeah, good push.
Okay. Am I dropping out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you?
I didn't see that go in.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, they definitely need to get on the board though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They really
Going
do.
into
So
the
this
back-
is one hole I'm
back-
looking at where you really want to try to make this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice shot.
And this one might go in.
Got it.
Julian gets it to lead it
Ooh,
off.
Wow.
Thanks.
Okay.
Really sets the standard high.
That is pressure.
Felix tries to match him, gets caught up. This is a
No,
nice
bad
shot.
line. Good base.
So all the pressure on Tom. He's
Mm.
got to hit this or they're down 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's a must make.
Let's get down here. See what he can do.
Smoked it.
Gonna have a chance.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
almost.
Good point.
Stayed in.
Yeah.
Julian and Juice, they had their foot on the gas in this one. They're not letting go.
Oh yeah, not letting up.
Mm-mm.
Team washed. Well, under the sea. Maybe not.
That's a good leave too.
No, very nice.
Do you want me to lay
Very
up or go
smart.
for it?
You can choose. I know you're pretty
He,
good at
he
it.
should lay it up. At this
Okay,
point,
I'll
you're
go
up
for it 'cause I
5.
ain't laid up in forever anyway, so.
He's
Yeah,
going for
I'm
it though.
confident with this shot.
Oh, he
my
got it.
God.
He's in it.
So,
He's
what do I know?
in it.
Like I said, you should go for it. That's why you go
Jeez.
for it. So you just went up there and got that one and really put
I
the
guess we're
pressure
going
down.
for
I'll
it.
take a 6-point lead.
I guess so.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
It really is. And Dom, pretty much on every hole, is at a point where he has to hit a hole in one just to push the hole. It's crazy. The pressure on these guys. Oh, but Dom hits it.
Oh,
good
no.
try.
Nice for-
That go through the
Holy.
window. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a wild bounce.
Yeah, I mean, and Felix the same thing. I mean, he had to hit a hole in one, a couple holes back just to push the hole. He's in a similar position here. He's got to get this to go.
No.
Just a bit too soft. Almost snuck in that side
sure. Yeah, good try. Man,
Another hole that goes to Julian and Juice, most likely.
Well, I would say they have
I
a
mean,
healthy
actually
lead.
already did.
yeah.
No leads healthy playing you guys. Unless it's up by 19 with 18 holes left.
We've seen some incredible comebacks before, so it's not over.
Yeah, shout out to Lean in the
Nice
chat.
cue.
He said some
Good
courses
score,
don't have 6
too.
points available. It's true. Not all of them do. Not with these
I'd have a
players.
decent score too if I wouldn't have forfeited 2 holes.
Yeah.
Babylon's
Wow.
Zora Shangri-La, says Pyramid. Yeah, that could be optimal for him.
All right. Well,
I'll grab a picture.
So very close first
Shangri-La,
half
love
of
to
this
see.
matchup.
Yeah, I'd love to see Shangri-La,
Ends in a
Babylon.
disaster.
I guess they got their
I got mine.
screenshots. Okay.
I got one too.
I don't think it's gonna let me take everybody out. It might, yeah, it does do that to me.
Do not be alarmed. We are anonymous, and we are here with a message. The Classic Golf League has been keeping a secret. I am here to reveal to you the first sneak peek. I am not going to allow them to keep any more secrets.
Sorry about that. All right.
come on,
I'm
man.
not sure what that was.
Come on.
I think there was a few bad holes, but
Yep.
they earned a bunch of those too.
It poured.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had a hard chasing round right there. You're chasing some good holes.
chasing. Yeah, chasing.
Chasing the whole time.
Can you see rain under the sea though, or is that something you just kind of have to know that's happening?
I guess you'd have to know what's happening because I don't think you would
Yeah.
see it unless you're close to the
Yeah.
surface.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all are ready,
Maybe a lot
we'll
of
spin the
waves.
wheel for the next course.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready, Rick.
Here we go. Well, I'm not sure. It's bogey's hard. It was almost gothic. Wow.
Oh,
Ah,
so
It's
close.
right on the
Almost
line.
saw an
So
appearance.
Yes.
All aboard.
It tried.
Taking the train.
All right,
Okay.
let's go. All
Bogey's
aboard.
is a good one.
It's a classic.
Choo
All right, should I take it in?
Yes. Okay, let me mute.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, boys.
Yes, good luck.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Good luck, well, and have fun.
Right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
Everyone
definitely a
said
course
still
where
no
there's
gothic.
definitely
Sorry,
some
Holly.
points available.
Yeah, absolutely there are
Yes.
points available. I think this was a fortunate selection for Felix and Dom. I'd say you can get
Mhm.
points on at least half of these holes.
Based on the
Well, you're gonna have to hit
statistics from
shots.
the
I like that.
weekly tournament, this is the hardest course out of all courses, easy and hard. So this is good to see these caliber of players going at it on here.
And that's what you want to hear for Felix and Dom. Hard is their
Mhm.
friend at this point in the match.
Yeah.
Needed
I
that.
hit it too hard.
He did need that. Let's see if Juice is going to steal another one.
Mine too, but I wanted to make sure I got through.
I'm surprised if Julian misses this.
It's not the eye of the tiger, but what is that animal there in the middle of the bull?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
it's a
longhorn.
Alright.
Good try.
The longhorn?
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny heart.
You think it was
No
too hard or
action
too
on
right?
hole
I
one.
thought it was too right.
Either. I think either would have fixed it.
Okay.
But I usually like to get a dead weight, so that's what I would say my mistake was.
Shout out to Rich in the chat. They have to go for
Just
all the
curious for future
shots. I
reference
would
for
agree.
myself.
And one of them is on this hole
Mhm.
number 2. I'd be shocked if they don't go for it. And Jen, going for it is actually your preferred shot.
It is. I
this
can't hit
hole.
that hole up there. That's why.
Well, Dom's actually looking like he's playing it safe. Since he's going first, he just wants to get one down there.
Nice.
Am I good to go for this one?
It's a good
Made it
call.
look
Yeah,
easy.
go for it.
It's a steer. Yeah. Could be a
Oh.
longhorn.
Yeah.
You know. it
Thanks
looks
for
like
steering us in the right direction, Rich. I appreciate
Mhm.
that.
a bull or something.
Oh, this is an
Nah,
interesting
that
go
was too
for it. I
soft.
never
He's
see people
out.
go through there. Have you seen that shot, homie?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot more recently.
Usually the go for it I see is just going off the left side of the ramp. Soft bank.
Yeah,
It's
good
going to be
job.
down there.
Cover.
Another hole that might be let go. Felix can't ace this. He's going for that same shot.
better
But he
go
gets
for it.
caught up on the
Try.
hill.
Nice try.
Yeah, thanks.
Couple 2-inch putts will bring us to another halved hole. Going into hole 3.
And then I hit the wrong side. Alright, yep, you know what time that is.
Can't tell you how often I do that.
I don't. I take my time, but I wasn't taking much of my time.
Get in there.
Oh, fall in. Nice shot.
Hole number 3. This is one of those holes where you have to hit this shot on
Just
your
the
first
wind's
shot.
going
If
in the
you're
right
Dom or
direction.
Felix.
Yes.
This is a must-hit shot.
Mm-hmm.
Pyramid said next 3 are points.
He's absolutely right. You could snag him.
Nope.
But not with that action. Caught up on Pebble Beach. Unfortunate outcome. It's actually a softer
Oh, I hit a
shot than a lot of people think. You see it there from Julian.
Not the idea, leave, but you're over. That's half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
The same
Similar
thing.
shot as Dom.
Yeah.
So
Just a little bit too
they're
hard.
at a slight
Can you hit your
disadvantage.
replay real quick, Julian?
Yeah, just barely harder. Or
Harder.
you could, yeah, decent amount harder.
That was too hard.
It's a little bit too hard.
That was close. He's barely caught the bottom of the rock.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately for them, Julian doesn't have a look for it too, so if they can get over there and hopefully save at least a half on this hole.
Nice.
Nice.
This is where I wish I hit a shot that went there, and then came in.
He's thinking about that shot, but if I'm Julian, I'm lighting this
there,
up.
back at this, and then goes
Mhm.
back at the cup.
You want me
A
to
lot
try?
can go wrong with those angles.
I mean, I personally don't think it's worth the risk. I think you should just bank
Yeah.
it here and lay up over here because they have to get a
agree.
hard shot. So
Why even bank it? Just tap it 3 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
That was a lucky bounce.
nice.
Corner.
I'll give him a cool.
Oh, very
Excellent
nice.
shot
Nice
for
shot.
Felix, and he's looking at it.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That's the shot I like to do when it just lands right on the green.
Yeah, he's not even messing with those rocks. He just went straight in there.
Okay.
Dom's third shot goes out of bounds, so Felix has a look at a push, but it's a lengthy putt.
Yeah, good 3.
Those shadows
This is a
kind of
must.
draw
This is
your
like a
eyes
must
off.
right here. He-
Oh, 100% a must
he has
make.
to
This
hit
is
this.
this is game if he misses this shot. He has to hit this. And
That's
he does.
interesting.
Good putt.
Thank you.
Great save.
No score yet on the back 18, but running out of holes. Down 6.
Yeah, I wasn't in a good spot for that.
They do need to get on
See
the
if I can
board.
make it
They
now.
need to at least cut this down by half.
I like that Jen. I think that should be their mentality. It's not necessarily to take it even one hole at a time, but to take it in
Mhm.
groupings of holes. You know, by
Kinda
the
just
back
right
9,
at
you
that
got to cut
stake.
this lead in half. That's what the
Yeah,
goal should be.
generally, I mean, it depends on where you're at, but that's where I go towards the stake. Yeah.
Okay.
They need to boost their morale, and
They're gonna have
getting
to
some
pick one
points will
up.
do it.
Julian's going for it on this, so if he misses it, which he does
Good
not,
shot.
No.
he does not miss it at all. That's why it's so tough to play Julian and Juice, because like you said, homie, they're still going for these shots even though they're up 6, and they're hitting them, and
Yeah.
that just makes it impossible to come back if they're going to hit shots.
They're going
Get
for
back
it is
in.
their layup.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's how they lay up. Is by going for it.
applying the ultimate pressure. You know, the game
Right.
is not
Not
over
to
until
exactly
it's
hit it. Do you to get the ace
over.
or
No
have a
clue.
chance at it? Should I say? Okay.
Haven't
I'll
done
take my
anything
best
other than the
educated
rock
guess.
shot.
Nope, too high up.
Pretty close.
Pressure here from
I
Dom
only
for
ever lay
Dom.
up and do the quad bank after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just
the
rides
rail. Yeah,
Oh my
which is
gosh.
unfortunate. And that's likely going to cost them another point.
Yeah, good too.
Thanks.
They gotta get it in. And what do you do? This could be the shot of the century if they hit this.
Oh, he's going for it, all right. Get up there. That was a great shot. by
That was
Felix.
pretty
Not
awesome.
enough, but
Thank
I
you.
don't think we've ever seen that shot before.
No.
I did the same
This is
thing.
cool.
Jeez
you know.
Louise.
About to get some replays here for Dom.
An educated guess is not very educated.
You just hitting the bank over there?
I go for this thing and pop it up, and I mean I've seen, I forget who, but someone like nailed it. It was totally.
A fluke.
Oh, straight up.
Come off the fence.
This one's out. So another point goes
Good
to
point.
JJ.
Thanks.
Team washed.
Yep.
They take a
Thanks.
7-point lead.
Yeah.
And shout out to the chat. Bad Wolf says, just listening to the wolves howl. And Tiger Hood said, I think the wolves are howling at the sounds of thunder.
They
Hear the
might
thunder.
be. I think I see some bears up in these mountains.
Leave him in a good spot.
Yeah, that's odd.
Ugh. Got a bank.
It's a bank.
Well,
It's
shout out to
fine.
the wolf pack and the thunder from down under.
Sorry, Dom.
No, that's all right, man. It's all right. Just that's a good
Ah,
shot.
Tiny bit too hard. But great
Yeah.
try. You can get a read off me.
Yep.
Ugh.
I know,
God, it
they
just
both
gets
don't
worse.
have a look. Well,
Yeah, but Dom's actually in a pretty good spot there. He might be able to
Yeah.
get it up.
he is. Unless
Sorry,
these
Felix.
Oh no no no!
guys.
It's all good.
Oh wow.
Okay, so it's lower.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be high
I
up
thought
there.
yours was going to be relatively decent. Thought you were going to have a good run at it. I mean, it wasn't a bad shot, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We have another match that's kicking off right now, I believe. Stroke and Chi Chi against El Jorge and Indy. We've got Fugo, the MGN8, the Ocho, recording that, so we'll be uploading that after this one, after this stream.
Yeah, it sucks that we can't watch that one live. Some would say
I
it's
know.
a clam
Good
shame.
shot.
Yeah, nice.
It is a clam shame.
Good shot. Can I see a replay?
Best
Need a replay.
one-liner ever.
Okay, so what do you think? Probably here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay.
We got one of
Yeah,
the Razor
that would be
Clams
the good
in the
angle, I
chat.
think.
Oh,
She's supposed to be
shout
playing a
out
match.
to El Jorge.
I hit lower and it still did the same angle.
That's
Yeah.
what Dom can do.
Felix,
He's got
what
the
do you
best
think about
chance
this?
to save
Hard
I
to
this.
think you
that
got.
angle.
I think you got an angle. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
mine was a little.
On this side, because this side looks like it's going to kick it into the rock.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because off the wall, it's coming in at an angle like this, you know, and it climbs the rock kind of right
Uh-huh.
against its slope.
Right, and I'm at a different angle, which will put it into the rock.
Yeah. What if you go up that side? Does that do anything? Like if you get it up here or something?
It'll still go up. You're just gonna have to hit it
Climb up
harder.
there?
I think you just got to get it up there
Yeah,
as much as
maybe.
you want it to
If I can
go.
get... I mean, even if I hit that, I don't think it's going to go to the right.
I'm surprised Dom even went for that shot, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he almost gets it. The dunk off the rock.
Wow.
All
Holy
around
They
it.
wanted it so bad.
I
All
need to see
around
that
it was right,
replay.
Jen. That hit the cup and then went around the cup. That was wild.
I think he banked on all 4 sides of that
Good
cup.
call, Felix. Good shot, Dom.
Yeah. Yeah. Great job.
He is gonna save the hole. So
I did not
that's-
think it would do that.
Oh, well. Would have been nice if it went in.
Can we get a replay from him? I don't know if we can. I don't want to distract them, but
You know, I'm going to be honest. It might be disrespectful to ask for a replay in a 7-point game when the shot didn't win the hole.
I don't want to get it. Yeah, we don't want to.
I don't want to get in their head.
I
I'm not
just want
trying
to
to
see
induce
that.
a
I
rage
didn't have a
plot.
good look at it. I just wanted to see that.
That was great.
bad.
We'll have to watch that back on the stream later because I do want to see that
Yeah.
again.
Well, no. The thing is, I didn't have a good look at the hole.
Oh, you didn't see it.
That's why I wanted the
sorry.
replay.
Oh,
Ah.
really? Wow. Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay. I see.
Zong wanted a replay too. Sorry, Zong. My fault. I should have asked.
I
for it.
yeah.
should've
I
taken
think
a little
it's
bit of team on
too.
that.
I think it's not a good time.
Zong might have
I
ripped my
agree.
virtual avatar in two, but you know, I should have asked
Yeah.
him. Oh, nice shot from Julian from Juice World.
Big
Now,
dogs.
Julian's had a couple of unfortunate
Yeah,
outcomes in FHIT
twice.
tournaments on this hole. Yeah, as you hear him say
Yeah.
there. 2 times in the FHIT tournament, Julian hit that shot and it missed. I've never seen anything like it.
That would have been kind of funny, though.
I guess it's easy to find humor when you're up by 7 points, but I agree.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Going down.
Yeah, just keeping up.
Another ace, push the hole, and they're gonna remain
Yeah,
7
not
up.
for
going
very
to
many
7.
scoring opportunities, really.
You just cannot capitalize.
You should
Alright.
go for it.
Okay, I was just about to ask. That was so
Juice
soft.
getting fancy with this.
Just-
Interesting.
Should have played
Kind of a
this course.
questionable
What we should have
decision.
done. I haven't played this one so long.
Yeah, we played it once, but it was kind of a while ago.
Mm-hmm. I think it was towards
One
like
thing
the first round.
you don't want to
wasn't
do if you're Julian and Juice is let up
Yeah,
easy holes.
so.
You know, this is a hole that you do not want to let up a point on, so I'd be shocked if Julian doesn't play this safe.
Okay, so Stroke and Chi Chi,
Everybody's going for
Indy,
it.
and El Jorge are in 1 hour. Is when they'll start.
Nice, he's
So,
gone safe.
it? Yeah, good shot.
Okay, their match is in 1 hour. Very good.
10 Eastern.
The battle of the clams, the bands and the clams.
The bands and the clams.
Too hard.
Yeah. Good try. Good try, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know what the... Nah, that ain't gonna do anything good. It looked better at
Rich.
a different
I'm
angle.
not going to repeat what you said, but
I should have practiced
Oh.
this.
Oh no, Rich. Well, that's just.
This,
he's
this
witty.
Is a good
Rich
one to
is
have
very
under
witty.
your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Good thought.
Thanks.
Get right down.
Nice job.
I don't know, as much harassment as we've all
Cover.
had from Dom's whistle, you know.
Yeah, I
we're
don't
gonna
know. I
be
mean,
the
this-
better people, and
Yeah, it brings us to hole 8. There's a nice gap in the train tracks there. It seems that there might be a train that's actually derailed off the track. It's kind of strange.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
It's a nice hop
Oh,
there,
that's
though.
a good one.
And this train's back on track.
We need these guys to get a point. We do not want this to be a shutout.
Oh yeah, that was bad line.
Now, homie, I know you're not in many matchups that you're down by 7 points, but if you were, you know, where would your head be at this point in the match?
Probably between my legs right now, for real.
Oh, shit.
Especially against these two, you know, I'd count down the holes. It's tough to envision them getting that many points, but
I feel like this is the kind of
just
point.
breaking out the voodoo dolls, you know.
Yeah,
Some.
you bring
Yes.
out the voodoo, the dark magic, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
surprised
thought you were
Dom
gonna
hasn't
go
done
Shot
that
from
point.
Julian.
you know, the little mental warfare yet.
Come on, get in.
Well, he tried to
three of them
jockey a
were
little
right.
early on, but it didn't impact Julian and Juice at all.
Yeah.
I think you just got to have fun with it at this point in the round, right? Like sometimes you play your best when you're your loosest. So if you're Felix and Dom, maybe go for some crazy shots that you never thought of possibly going for.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, they
don't do
have
that. Okay.
You know they do.
Nice.
Like
I've
this
had
next
it
hole,
actually
they're gonna have to go for an
make
ace
me come out before.
somehow.
Me too.
That's not good wording. Made me not have a line.
This is my least favorite hole to capture.
Yeah, this is tough. You need the dual camera for this one, being a 2-level hole.
Oh, look at that.
No way.
It's a
Oh,
good
wow.
shot, but a bad shoot.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate
What do you
roll
want me to do? You want me to do what I normally do, or do you want
Good
me to
luck,
go
bad
up the
luck. It
ring?
was good luck, bad
Yeah.
luck. Because you hit the
I'll
post.
probably get down
Down
there.
there.
Yeah.
You
I
hit
mean,
the
I
post.
will get down there, so go for it.
Juice going for the
So they're gonna have a
ace.
line
Let's see what
not
kind of
pretty
roll
sure.
off he gets.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It can go in, right?
Yes.
You can.
Alright, I'll try it.
I think it's the best probability of an ace. Homie, do you think there's any other way to get it in there?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah, it's the only way.
But even then, I don't think I've seen it. I've only heard about it.
Yeah, it'll go in a different way if you get lucky, but nothing
No
particular.
way.
Mm-mm.
That's what I normally get when I go that way.
Oh my god.
Can I see the replay?
I noticed that it, there was from my experience, it
huck
never
that
did that
way, right?
before, and then all of a
Yeah, it's how it
sudden,
goes down.
So,
the ball started getting stuck behind the
Stuck
gold
there.
in weird places.
oh, I hit it.
It's almost like they shaved off a
I'm
little bit of the gold.
It's like, yeah, we need to change up the physics of this shoot. They're making it
I
too
think it's
easy.
the same spot.
I got
like,
it. Yeah, it's right at the end of the board.
Oh,
Someone's got to
yeah,
pay for those slingshots, Jen. It's got to come from somewhere.
That's right. Oh,
Nice bank
Oh.
shot off the back.
Oh,
It's a pro
nice
side.
good
try,
try.
nice.
I'm hoping we get to ride some dinosaurs in the next. Probably not. But
Thank you.
I hope so. I mean, there are some dinosaurs on Journey to the Center of the Earth that you can't ride.
yeah,
I
we
think that
tried.
they're not gonna
Hopefully, you'll
want
be
Sure.
able to.
That was the first time I'd seen it.
Yeah, it looks like a similar shot just earlier, like you're thinking, Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dom and Felix need to stay home tonight. Don't play
I'm-
lottery. Don't take any chances.
Yeah, don't leave the house.
Hide
order
under
in
a
tonight.
blanket. Just watch Netflix. They're having the worst luck.
Oh,
Another
Try.
shot there. Misses on the pro side.
Good point,
Good
guys.
attempt, though.
Good one.
Thanks.
That's going to bring us to an 8-point
That might
game
be
with 9
good.
remaining. So we're almost done.
Yeah, no shit.
No, I think we're only up 8 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes left.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is.
I like that optimism.
Perfect
Chance.
response for
Glass
Dom.
half full for
Good
Dom.
putt.
He's just looking at this course. He sees a train. He knows he's still alive.
I feel like they still
we
have
gotta
fight
start
left in them.
Dropping hole-in-ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
they're gonna
whoever-
have to ace every hole, but I think they could
See
do
if
it.
it'll
Hope it
jump
doesn't
on a
jump
flat
at the
spot.
Yeah, hope it doesn't jump on the middle of the green for no reason.
Maybe they've lost all their shallots and they're just gonna go for it.
Which way do I want to go now?
Oh.
Pushed it. Yeah, nice shot.
Stay out of there.
Nice shot, but
good?
probably
you.
not enough. Maybe enough
Yeah,
to
you
keep him
are.
alive, though.
Nice shot.
Julian could end it right here with an ace.
Rattle,
Nice.
rattle. Thanks.
When are they gonna be dorming? After this hole?
After this hole, they'll be dormy. They're not going to have much room left.
Well, definitely an unexpected outcome here.
Good putt.
100%.
Yeah, thanks.
Shout out to Bad
Would
Wolf. I think
not
we're
have
going to see
guessed
some
it.
extinct animals come back to the game over the next little bit. Interesting. Like a dire wolf, perhaps? Or a,
Oh yeah.
I don't really know what
Ah,
those are.
bad
Might,
Slang.
might see some mythical animals.
Ah, interesting.
A little too far right, I think.
Oh, nice shot from Felix, but it's going to go down.
There's quite a
good
lot
try.
of
Yeah,
wolf
good try.
howling in the background. I never noticed it before, but now I cannot unhear it ever again.
You can't turn your back on the wolf pack.
No.
Yep.
And that's likely going to do
That
it.
would be game.
Put the nail in the coffin.
You gotta jump. Oh, never mind. You don't have that either.
No. Sorry, I'll just forfeit. I don't care.
Excellent.
Julian will tap this
Good game,
in.
boys.
Team watched. Apparently not. They're moving on to the semis.
Super
That was a
victorious.
fast match.
That was quick work. Surprising, after the first 8 holes were literally tied, or the first 7 holes were tied. That match
Yeah.
went off the rails after that.
Mhm.
A great one from Felix. He's
Speaking
oh
of the rails, I'd love to see someone go for the train shot on this one. Julian's winding
Julian
up.
looks like he is. Let's back up here. It's
Goes off the side of the train,
Nice
kicks
shot.
it back towards the
kinda,
hole.
Jeez,
It's actually going to be
Nice
very.
try.
Leave him
Yeah,
a
that's
nice
a great
line.
shot.
wow.
Awesome shot. For
That just
Julian.
makes
One
me
of the
want
I
toughest
think
shots in the
Julian
game.
showed up today.
to quit and uninstall this game.
Yeah, I just
Oh my god.
I was putting all those shots that I missed miserably from last round into my pocket.
Nope.
Well, the young guns came out firing
Good
tonight.
show
They really put on a
Yeah.
show for us. And you see the other
Ooh.
variation of that shot from
Much
Juice,
better.
drops
Good
it
job.
down there.
Thanks. Let's see if I can make this, though. Probably not. Can't see the
Yeah,
hole.
I hate that putt because it's all face full of rocks. But you don't
He
care.
taps it in from 20
Shot.
feet under the rock.
Thanks.
Of course he has a line.
The no look.
The no look, yep. For
Wow.
albatross.
Good two.
Thanks. Me too.
Very nice. Good kick.
Oh, nice kick there for Dom.
Yeah, it was not.
And Dom's actually
Nice
really
shot,
good
Dom.
at that shot. I don't see anyone hit that shot at a higher clip than Dom's.
He's really He has a high success rate.
Now we're gonna see a home run derby
Yeah.
the rest of the way out here. You know, he's lining up for the A shot off the tee.
Is he?
He's going just left of this post. And this
Yeah.
is looking
Hard,
pretty
good line.
good, but it's gonna be a little bit too hard. I like to get that ball to bounce twice before it gets up there, so the speed isn't as heavy.
Ooh boy. Wow. What a spot that is.
I'm sure you can make that.
Guess it's a good thing the game's over, huh? I probably wouldn't have gone for that shot if it wasn't. So
I would have said you should.
So Jen, tell us more about what we can
Yeah, you
expect in the
probably
next
should.
couple weeks in the classic. Any
In the
anything going on?
classic. We do
I
have
haven't seen it do this before.
well, I guess it's out. The cat's out of the bag
Usually
now.
that's the worst of it.
Yeah,
I
we've
haven't
got
seen
the
it do that in a really long time.
the CGA. CGA is a
Do you think I have
professional franchise
anything
that
off
we're trying to
this?
develop. It's going to be based on
Yeah.
teams with owners,
try, man.
co-captains,
Early on
That's
this.
perfect.
Early.
highly
on that.
produced and streamed. We're trying to create
Yeah, worth a try.
a viewer base and bring some high quality production and
Nah,
have
I
some
pushed
fun
it.
with
My wrist open up.
teams and this is something we're going to support for years to come. So if you make a team after tryouts and get drafted, then
No,
yeah,
you
you were
hit it early
definitely
on
I
will
did.
be a part of something that
That's a good
we're
pace.
going to be supporting and developing for a long time. So
It sounds
We,
amazing. We take a
yeah.
show on the road. Someone call it a tour.
Good putt.
yeah, we've been working on it behind the
Well, nice try
scenes.
this one.
There are 6 owners currently, and we're putting things together. There's going to be tryouts for these
Too hard.
teams
Gosh, dang it.
in June, and you can look out for
Tward.
a place to sign up in the server for that. And the owners will be drafting from the tryouts, so that's should be exciting.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be similar to like the NFL draft that's going on right now. What a shot there. from
Bingo.
Dom.
Good shot.
Yeah, we're trying
It's that
to
one.
bring it to a professional level as much as possible. You know, we've even got sponsors. Shout out to Formex Designs, going to be our first sponsor. They develop walkabout mini golf VR equipment, so appreciate them jumping on board.
Very awesome,
Yeah.
partnership with them for sure.
Yeah, my
We'll talk
Keep
more
really
about the
playing this
team
Lost Content
owners,
really
team
badly.
mascots,
I thought it the exact same thing.
and what you guys can
Yeah.
expect as far
Thank
as tryouts and drafts and all that good stuff. We have the entire season laid out. There will be what is called a Super Bowl
straight.
at the end, one glorious game. There will be no monetary prizes. It's going to be epic trophies that you guys will be getting. I know there's some other leagues out there that do trophies, and we just want to try to do trophies. So you'll get like a very official Super Bowl type trophy. So, and bragging rights for years to come.
Oh, that was close.
Oh yeah.
Did it hit off the hole?
I hit
Yeah,
there.
from the side of the mouse hole.
So right
Yeah.
now we have 6 owners, and we're starting small because what we're trying to do is really promote the players on these teams, get viewers familiar with these players, their stats, and cheer them along
job.
throughout the season.
Nice.
So
Good
there's
job.
going to be 4 players per team to start out. There's going to be an owner and a co-captain. Now, the owners are going to be battling it out for draft order, so that's going to be the very first
Oh,
stream that we do in June.
Thank you.
The owners have to battle it out to be able to decide what picking order they want, and then they're going to choose their co-captains. The co-captains do not have to try out. The other 2 spots opened
hey,
on each team will be from
Felix, is this
tryouts,
through
and
there? Or
I don't think
has
that's
bad
true.
aim?
Not, yeah, no, not
I
from
don't know
there.
that it'll get over that.
If you're looking
You'll
at
have
this,
It's gonna go to
to-
the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
yeah, no, you have to be more here.
You'll have to be in the
Right.
top 40
More at
to
it.
get drafted.
I
To
would
get
say,
to qualify for the draft.
try to get
To
it so
qualify
it
for
hits
the
this
draft,
and then
yes.
scoots
Yeah,
past
yeah.
this.
Uh-huh.
There's going
And then
to
we're,
be...
you know, we're also
Mhm.
going to
Oh,
have
go
an
ahead.
expansion draft down the line as well. To
Yes,
expand the
midway
teams.
through the season. Yep. It's gonna run June through October, with the Super Bowl being in
Oh,
October.
way too hard.
Oh, good try.
That
That's a
was
good try, though.
This
Don't
is
know
an
what I was thinking.
18
This is
and
awkward.
up
Yeah, I hate that play.
Sorry,
association.
Pyramid.
Yes.
We'll be getting
18 and
Pyramid
up.
in future seasons.
Yeah.
I know he'll be turning 18 before we know it.
Yeah, good putt.
Nice.
So if you see some people in the server with a CGA logo as an owner, and they're highly branded towards a certain
Oh.
mascot,
Great shot for Felix.
then yeah, that's a kind of a clue of, yeah, that's one of the teams. We're having a lot of fun with it right now, so.
We're having a ton of fun with it, and
Yeah.
we're we just wanted to release a little bit of a teaser today, get everybody excited. But there's a lot more fun stuff to come related
Yeah.
to the CGA, so stay tuned.
What about the casino?
The classic casino
is supposed
the
to be
great follow-up
here
question.
like now, like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the construction. It does take a while for casinos to be constructed, as you know. They're quite massive buildings.
Trying to get all that licensing.
Tons of permits. And
We do only the best that we do here at the classic. We need the finest marble, and it takes a while to import that stuff.
Rich, it's going to be the top 40
Yeah.
from a performance round tryout, and that tryout is going to be the first week of June. It'll be all organized on the Discord server. We've got a bot that's being built for it, and you'll be able to see all the leaderboard and who's in the tippity top for the draft.
That was nice and hard.
Top the toenail.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So it's going to be, again, similar to like the NFL draft going on, where
Mhm.
you have to be eligible in the player pool to be drafted, and then the owners will one by one pick out of that pool in a snake draft. So if you have first pick of the first round, you'll have the last pick of the draft. So it should be
Again,
a very fun
same
event.
thing.
It's just the draft in
Yeah.
itself.
Guys here.
We're just trying to
It doesn't-
create a lot of drama
Doesn't hit
and
there.
bring in some really elite players to create a lot of excitement in these games. And
That was
we
nicely
realize
soft,
that
I
not
think.
many people can be in the CGA. But that's why we have the FHIT, and that's why we have the weekly for everybody to participate. This is for, for entertainment value and
And we're also going to be putting on a consistent product. We're going to be putting on streams at the same time and same days every week, so people know what to expect and when they can tune in. This way, you don't have to always be following the league chats to find out when we're going to be showing these
Yes.
matches. It'll
Yep,
be the same
yeah.
time every week. for
Yeah,
the most
that's
part.
Same
possible.
schedule, yeah. So that'll help make it easy for people to, if they want to check out the games. We have a lot of really fun events. We have no event that's going to repeat, so we're doing all kinds of fun formats for gameplay.
Rich wants to know, can you say the owners? I don't know. I leave that to the commissioner, Jen.
I'm going to
Nice
wait for
shot.
that. That's the next
Yes.
announcement.
Do they already know?
They do. Yeah, we've been working behind the scenes together, and they've already
And we
been
can probably
trying
guess
to.
who they are.
They've been trying. Yeah, they've been trying to
Mhm.
secretly recruit and steal co-captains from other people. So drama has already
Yeah,
started.
there's a lot of factors that go into those draft picks. It's not
Yeah.
all about how you play in that performance round. It's about who makes sense for your team. A lot to scout out there.
If you're on one of these teams, you are going to be a part of that family, and that is going to be. Rachel, they take bribes. Yeah.
And we're starting it with 6 teams. We're hoping in the future we could expand to more franchises, and that we've had thoughts about what the long-term plan is. But You have to start simple, and I think 6 teams is the right number to get us started.
Nice
for
shot.
that
Yeah, if
season.
it's successful and it, you know, people are interested, we'll expand and keep going and supporting it. We wanted to give it, you know, a good 3-year run and put everything that we do now as far as production and promotion into this, like pour everything into it.
Good shot.
So nice
Thanks.
shot.
Not a good spot, but.
But what about the
what's the game
hackers?
format?
Well,
You're up.
Thank
the
you for
hackers,
your
Opus, you
comment.
can't always prevent them from hacking, but
Yeah.
they do what they do.
I know.
Those damn hackers.
Probably more like
Karma, you said it's
Damn
4v4, like the teams. Like, how do they play the games each week?
So,
what's the format?
yeah, more details to come, but how it's going to start is each team will have 4 players, and
Nice.
obviously not every kind of event is going to have 4 players, so it'll be up to the owner to say who's going to be playing in those
Yep.
matches out of their player pool. So you're going
Who's
to have
gonna be
different people
benched?
play in
Who's
different
gonna be
events.
put
So
in?
it'll be
Yeah.
doubles, kind of.
I think it's gonna be
All kinds of
There will
stuff.
be
Yep.
doubles
Yeah,
will be on the
I think
board.
it's
It's one of
gonna-
the 10
for you,
events.
it's kind of
yes.
an awkward angle
10
where you
events.
want to bank it up.
Oh, there's different
track.
events. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
right there.
10 different events that we're working on for the regular season, and then the Super Bowl, BALL, so we don't get sued.
Don't get
Yeah.
sued.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be fun though. I think we're all really excited about the draft and then how all that's going to play out. And then once we get the season started, just having that consistent stream on twice or a week or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you
we'll
might
see how
get
it
some
goes.
trade. Might be doing some trading out there too.
We'll try
Yeah.
something.
There
you
are,
can,
there are
yeah,
talks
if you
of
want to
trades.
fire one of your
Um,
players.
I mean, you are the commissioner, Jim, but I think that
I'll
if
be the
there's a
first one
mutual
fired.
trade that you approve as commissioner, I think, possibly that could be allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, this guy's shit. Get him off my team.
Yeah, if the player can't play, they can't show up, they can't help
I'll
to
hit the
support the
ball.
team. Absolutely, the owner has the right to
Good line.
Thanks.
make those decisions.
Good too.
Do the players
to
have
you.
to enter in a contract?
There's discussions between our lawyers now. Yeah, we're thinking about how it's going to work at the end of the season. Will you have to let players go or re-sign them? Yeah, we'll figure all that out.
I will say that if you do make a team, you have to wear the avatar of that team, and those have already been decided.
Right.
So if you are hell bent on not changing your avatar, then
Oh, I don't know if that shot works. Okay.
but they're pretty
Good
pretty
game, guys.
badass and
Yeah.
Good game.
reasonable.
Well played,
It's going to
gentlemen.
put a
Yeah,
bow on
good
this
game.
matchup and another match in the books.
Very well played.
26 under for Julian, an absolutely insane score in a match play
Amazing.
doubles game.
That's what he does in tournaments like this.
Unless it was
Not
last week.
round.
Yeah, he showed up this week, that's for sure.
He
Nice job,
absolutely did.
Julian.
Nice
I
bounce
think we
back
did
round
good
for
as a
Julian.
team.
Did. Good
Yeah.
playing, guys.
Yeah, good playing, you guys. Felix, Dom,
Yep.
thanks
Yeah,
for playing.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
good luck.
Congrats.
Good luck,
Thanks.
gentlemen.
We'll be finding out shortly who
Right around.
Juice and Julian are going to be playing in the semifinals.
Yeah,
That
that is our
match is-
next match.
Going
starting
on
in
right
30
now.
minutes. Yeah, well, 30 minutes it starts.
Oh.
Fugo's
okay.
recording it, so we'll be uploading that live. No spoilers. We'll make sure that video's up before anything is mentioned publicly in
Probably
any
tomorrow.
channels. I'll get it up tonight. Yeah, I'll get it up tonight.
Oh, good.
So
A little late night viewing.
yes, definitely. we don't
Awesome.
want to wait on that one. So
Well, congrats to Julian and Juice, and thank you, Dom, Felix.
Nice work, fellas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Appreciate you, homie, and
Thanks.
Brando. And Jen, of course.
yeah,
the
thank
whole
you,
squad.
These
Brando.
tournaments are really fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Thanks, Fugo.
yeah.
Thank you,
Shout out
Fugo,
to
of course.
Fugo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go.
Thanks
the
to the
creator and
crew
generous
for
sponsor
doing the
of this
stream.
tournament.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it's me.
Alright.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
and happy
driving.
birthday,
that's
Felix.
fine. Yeah, happy birthday. If you guys are interested in learning more about the CGA,
Hey, Felix. I
Happy
heard
birthday, Felix. I didn't want to forget. I know it didn't go your way, but it doesn't mean you can't have a great day today. It's your day.
I always screw up.
that. Awesome.
Man. I'll see you guys on the cliffs. Throughout the
yeah,
cliffs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it
definitely.
easy. See you.
Yep.
See y'all.
Yeah, if you guys want to learn more about the CGA, we've opened up a category and channel at the top of the server where we will be putting the information there. That's where you're going to be
When
joining.
does that
and,
start?
Beginning of June, but to join the playoffs, not the playoffs, I'm sorry, the tryouts, you'll be able to join that within a week. So it'll show who all the participants are, and then you guys will,
You could
like
sign up for it beginning in a week.
You
but it
can
won't
sign
be
up.
until you won't be
Yeah.
playing until June, until some point in June.
Yeah. Want to finish?
And I didn't. I only caught the tail end of all that. What? I mean, you got owners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
a
So basically, we
draft.
got hacked at the beginning of the stream, and this hacker
Uh-huh.
broke the news that there's we're working on something big. So the CGA, it's a professional virtual mini golf league that there'll be 6 teams to begin, 4 players on each team, and you'll have a 5th player added as an expansion draft about halfway through the season. And the teams are going to compete in about 10 different events, head-to-head, in a revolving schedule. So the whole season's going to take
Sure.
about 4 months. Is what we have it at.
Yes, June through
About
October.
4 months. And then at the end of the
And
season, the top 2 teams will play off in the
when you
Super
say
Bowl.
events, do you mean like one could be a match play doubles, one could be
Mhm.
Are you familiar
uh,
with
singles
shenanigans?
or yeah, shenanigans. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting. Well, there might be some of those.
Well, that's right up our alley.
There you go. So
So yeah, for the tryouts, you'll be playing. We're going to be doing stroke play, and you need to make the top 40 to be eligible to be drafted by one of the owners. And the owners will be battling a game themselves to decide picking order, and then they'll be drafting from that top 40. Of course, this will all be streamed, televised, and should be
Do the
exciting.
owners play too?
Yes, they do. Owners do play in
they
all
are
the.
one of the
yeah.
players on
Well,
their
I guess
team.
I don't have to worry about being fired. I won't make the qualifying round, so won't matter.
Oh, come on now. Yeah,
I'm not even able to. I'm not even eligible.
Yeah.
that
Why?
is true. 18
It
and
is
Oh,
an
you're
18
18 or
underage.
older. Yeah,
Yes.
18 or older.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I think it's a
For some
situation of like sometimes for
It's
the
okay, I
younger
get it.
crowd.
You don't want
yeah.
Bubba Frame in there.
Well, I mean, if somebody, if kids get grounded or something and they can't make a game, or it just, yeah,
Scheduling issues.
Yeah,
It's
scheduling
true. I was
issues.
playing a game with somebody recently who was grounded and they couldn't finish the game
Yeah.
out. Happens.
I was playing a game with someone that had to go eat dinner and, left me to
Okay.
1v2. Not
Well,
you.
shit,
It
I
wasn't
have
even
to
you.
do
It was
that every
Mini
once in a while.
Oh yeah,
It was. I was in that game. I didn't want to say it, Juice.
I feel
didn't wanna
like
say
I
I'm
gotta go.
grounded
I
all
gotta
the
go
time.
make dinner.
Name drop.
these teams are going to be tight knit, and these players are going to be
grounded right
highly
now.
promoted. So it's going to be viewers are going to
leave
build a
meeting 'cause my
connection with
dog's
you
on there.
guys. They're going to get to know you guys. It's going to be, I think, we're trying to build like that connection so it's
Is
enjoyable
JT
to
an
watch.
owner?
He is not.
Is,
No.
is JT still playing this game?
He's coming back slowly.
I don't
we,
think JT is, but
I've
I know
picked up
Charlie
some-
Chap is sometimes.
I've played. We picked up some doubles.
Well, I will say the
JT
owners
is
were
double-hires.
chosen based on the fact that they help the server and they're already behind the scenes with us. So that was the thoughts behind that, and they're also pretty elite players. So that's and that. So
Mark, homie,
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, so you
So
can
that's
guess.
awesome.
you can guess some of the.
you two.
We got admins and mods.
Maybe
and
even
Joe.
Chris.
other-
Maybe
some
even
other
Chris.
helpers.
El Jorge, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
Anyway,
only
we-
6, right?
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
6 to star, yes.
Yeah.
One, two,
But you could actually
three,
purchase a
four,
franchise in the next one if you have 20K. They'll let you purchase a franchise.
Well, I've got 1400K.
Well, we'll talk.
I mean, are we talking
1400
classic cash?
No, classic.
Oh, CCs. I don't know. Are we?
What is the value of that dollar?
I gotta go to the casino. I'll put it all on black.
It's
few
true.
times.
We may have somebody winning a big night in the Classic Casino and owning a team the next day. There is no
That's right.
selling your
That's
team in the Classic Casino. You cannot mortgage your franchise.
That's
I'm
funny.
Is there a
excited
commissioner?
about-
Are you the commissioner?
Jen is the
am.
commissioner. We will
Yes.
reveal that much. Jen is the commissioner.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't own a team. You're not an owner. You're a commissioner. Oh, wait,
I
you
am
got
just
real
I'm
quiet.
commissioner
Yep.
and
I'm not a commissioner.
You're an
Yeah,
owner.
'cause he's an owner.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 2 others. And like I
Evil
said,
Larvae's
Chris
their
could be one,
scorecard.
even though I don't know how much she's behind the scenes on this server.
She helps out a
Chris is a
lot.
huge help with streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the streaming, yeah. With who else? Oh, anyway.
I will go ahead and say that if you are considering trying out and making a team, these games will always be at the same time every week. Tuesdays and Fridays, 9:30 Eastern. Every single week. It's either a Tuesday or Friday or both. And the reason why we did that is because of the production team and our schedule.
8:30 Eastern?
9:30
9:30
Eastern.
Eastern, 8:30
Yeah.
Central, 7:30
Okay.
Mountain,
Yeah.
6:30
Right,
West.
right.
We want
Right.
to do prime time for these streams. We
Right,
want to
and
avoid
members.
other tournaments, and that'll allow us to do a consistent viewers will know what to expect. So if you're trying out, make sure you're available Tuesdays and Fridays, 9:30 Eastern.
And we
tell.
tried
Is
to
she-
pick those days
Jen, are you still on the
strategically, too. I
stream?
mean,
Yes, we are live.
yeah, we're still
Okay.
streaming.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
No, the way you were talking, I thought, well, maybe she's still on the stream.
Yeah, we're still on the stream. We're still on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
wanted
be
to pick those
seeing
days because we feel like there's not that many pre-existing tournaments on those days. You know, we know that obviously there's the weekly tournament on Saturday and Sunday. Neo's got his Monday night. Chris does a weekend tournament. But Tuesdays and Fridays, I think most players are available and viewers. So we're hoping that we can kind of lock down those time slots for a consistent product out there.
And we're
And
not going to
how long do you
exhaust
think the event will take? Each event?
Most
Less than
events
an
will take
hour.
no longer than an hour. No
Less than
longer
an
than an
hour.
hour.
Yeah.
We don't want to exhaust people. We want to have some fun, impactful games that are easy to watch, and they don't exhaust the players every week where you're like always, having to play or whatever. There will always be just one course. We're never going to do 2 courses until the Super Bowl. So that, be short and sweet. So we do have cheerleaders. So that's no, I'm just kidding. We don't have cheerleaders. But, got a drill team.
Well, that's
We
cool.
have sock
I'm looking
puppets,
forward
though.
to it, then. We're looking forward to
Oh
the
man, I
draft
forgot
or
all
whatever.
about that.
Yeah.
I could have had fun.
we would love to see you guys out there trying out, making the top 40, getting drafted. It would be amazing. We want some of the OGs in there. We want the,
Yeah.
the elites. We want to see some incredible shots. We want to be entertained. So that's the point of this. So
Yeah.
No
And the way
pressure.
that we have the draft structured.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should I reveal that or should we wait on that?
yeah, you're fine.
Got it.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Yeah, so the first round of the draft, the owners could actually pick anybody. It doesn't have to be a qualifier, anybody they want. So there's a lot of reasons that we want them to have a consistent co-captain, if you will, just in case something happens to the owner and they can't, continue to own the team. We want to have a reliable second person. So once the owners are out there, you guys and girls can start talking to the owners about, pitching yourself as a potential draft pick, a prospect, because they can pick anyone they want. Of course, you can only pick one at a time, so they'll have to pick in draft order, and we'll have an event to determine the draft order. But that'll be the ultimate first round of the draft. Will be like you can pick anybody you want as your second player. The third and fourth players will be out of the qualifiers, and the fifth player eventually.
Moba wants to know, what about European players? And that was definitely, we knew that question would come up. So for the production team behind the scenes, some of us work. So prime time after hours is when we're going to be able to make this happen. And because we're in the U.S., those are the times that are fitting for us. Now, if you're in Europe, you're definitely welcome to play.
America.
It's going to be very late for you, and we know that.
Yeah, we
And
welcome anyone to play in any time
Mm-hmm.
zone as long as they're available to play at those times.
But there's
Lobo
there's
shouldn't have
no
to worry about
way
it. He's not good enough to make the qualifier.
for this production team to consistently stream earlier than that
Just
because
kidding.
of jobs. So I do understand that a lot of people, it'll be too late for them. And there's a lot of good European players that we want to see in this, so it's going to be tough. So, but we're definitely.
I'm looking
I think
forward to it, guys.
yeah,
That would be great.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about the trophies. The owner's going to get a big trophy, and then all players will be getting a smaller version of that trophy. So it'll be a custom trophy for your team with logos, names, all that stuff, and that'll be fun. We haven't done that yet, and I know we've been wanting to do that, so it works out good for this one. We're going to keep the money tournaments in FHIT and make this more about something fun with Joyce.
Cool.
The
Thanks,
graphics
guys.
that are coming out are going to be insane.
Hey, thanks,
Look forward
Felix.
to seeing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta jet, but I appreciate
No. I understand.
the whole
I
thing.
understand.
I'll catch you guys
Thanks
later.
Thanks,
for
buddy.
playing, Felix.
Yeah,
See ya.
good playing,
Felix.
guys. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be
Thank
watching.
Later,
Yeah.
Felix.
Thank you.
Meba said maybe have a sub on each team just in case players can't make it. What do you
Well,
think?
that's kind of how we're set up as we are. With the 4 players, there's only 10 events, and a lot of these events only have 1 or 2 players in them. So it's going to be up to your owner to say who's playing in that match, and there'll be certain criteria you have to follow.
Yeah,
But
you need to
that
make
is kinda
sure
built
you're
into it
available.
already.
Yeah.
If we add any
Tuesdays
more
and
players,
Fridays.
then the players won't be playing any matches at that
Mhm.
point. They'd be playing 1 or 2 events the entire season. So, I mean, this is just the first season, so of course there's room for growth in the future. More players, more events,
Yeah.
more time zones potentially. But we're just kind of focused on this season 1 right now. Yeah.
Yes, and once season 1 is over, there's going to be tryouts for the next season. So those players that are on that team are going to have to try out again. Owners will remain the same unless they want to give it
Well,
up.
there might be more owners.
And there might
in
be
the
more.
There
second
might be
season.
more owners,
Yeah.
and we have to talk about free agency and how all that works. But we're figuring it out.
Yeah, definitely.
It
Very
should be
good.
fun.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like you'll put a lot of thought into it.
There's been
Yeah.
a lot going on behind the scenes, and a huge thank you to everyone who's been putting in all that work. We don't want to reveal who you are just yet, but you know who you are. Just thank you for everyone who's been putting work
Yeah,
into
thank
the
you to the
CGA.
players, the
know,
developers, the sponsors.
And an important thing to say, we didn't want to reveal too much about the CGA as credit to the FHIT and how great the FHIT is and all the excitement around the FHIT. We didn't want to derail the directions that everyone was going in for the FHIT. So we thought it was important to take care of the FHIT. And we just wanted to tease it tonight, but we really want to focus on these insane matchups that are going to end the FHIT tournament that we're still in store for.
Yeah.
Should be fun, though.
I am very excited
Sounds
about
like
it.
it.
Yeah, we're going to do as much as we can
So-
to have fun with it and grow with it. And
Is it going to be 1 event a week or 2 events a week? Because you said
Well-
Tuesday and Friday.
Yes, so what's going to happen is there are 10 events, and some of the events need to have 3 games played to cover all teams. And so it'll be like a Tuesday and a Friday, and then that third game will carry over to the next Tuesday. And then we won't play anything else for the rest of that week and start the new event on the next week. So get a little bit of a break there. So we'll be breaking for 4th of July. We'll be breaking for the half-season draft.
Expansion draft.
The expansion draft, yeah. So- and that's gonna be.
You know how it
Did
is.
we
They
talk
expand
about
to the
that?
40-man rosters in September. You gotta have
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mid-season expansion draft will work where you will try out, and only the top 6 players will be on those teams. So
We'll try out.
so
Yep.
6 players will enter
Six-
the
top
league
6
after the
players.
expansion draft.
So it's a little bit,
Be like
little
a
more
combine.
difficult.
Yeah.
Have
basically.
all the owners there watching.
Yeah.
watching
I
the
mean,
combine.
if you think the owners aren't already scouting their players, you know.
Yeah. We've got owners trying to
No,
steal other
I meant
owners.
have all the owners in the room and
Oh,
have
scouting? Well,
yeah.
if we
you
could
come
have,
over
if we
here and-
could, we would. Well, we're capped at 8 people, unfortunately. But could we
Oh my
would.
god.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good, man. Sounds neat.
So
All right.
yeah. Next stream we'll announce a little bit more and keep an eye out on that channel up at the top of the server. Again, that's where everything's going to happen. We're going to keep the CJ up at the top and just really spotlight it. We're going to turn the YouTube and the server entirely into this. So if you're an owner or you are on a team, you're going to be highly supported. For viewers, we're hoping to give you an incredible experience of entertainment and drama and highly skilled players. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think that, we've been preparing for this for years, we've kind of been planting all the seeds, and you've been fine-tuning this amazing product that you have with the streaming now, especially with the dual camera for a lot of the streams. And I think we're at the point now where it looks professional, so why don't we treat it professionally?
Yeah,
we're making our best shot.
I keep saying we couldn't do this a year ago, but we've been through some big tournaments. Our production is up there. I think we're at a level where we can support this and have some fun with it, and also, like I said, grow with it.
So you plan on streaming these events too?
Every game will be streamed. There was going to be around 28 to 30 games total, including the Super Bowl.
In the regular season,
yeah.
About 30,
yeah. And then there's going to be also the drafts on top of that. So yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. But I guess we'll end
Coming
it here.
soon
End it here. Look out for that link to open up for you guys to join, and yeah, it's going to be a lot like the weekly where you join and then you've got a 4-player room where you're going to play stroke play for the qualifier. So
basically like the qualifier was for the first FHIT.
yes.
Yeah,
correct,
exactly.
correct.
Except all you have to do is break that top 40, and then it doesn't really matter where you rank. Although, it doesn't hurt to play better because the owners will see that and because the stats are going to be there, for future reference. So obviously play as good as you can.
If you guys make a team, we expect a lot of drama. So
Well, I think the owners
yeah.
know basically everybody anyway, except if they're new to the server.
You never know. You go out there into the qualifier, you make a splash. I don't care who you are. People are going to take note.
yeah.
It's like the combine. You never know what you're going to get out of the combine.
I know what we didn't get. Isaiah Bond breaking Xavier Worthy's 40-yard record after he said he would.
Did Sanders go yet in the draft? Anybody know?
I didn't get to watch
I don't
today.
know.
He didn't go yesterday, which was shocking.
I know Browns had some of the two of the top picks in the second round, and they passed on it. They need a quarterback, and they passed on him both times.
It's crazy that the Jags traded up to number 2 to get Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that is crazy.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, probably worth it. But they
Yeah,
traded a first-round
generational
pick
player.
to move up 3 spots. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
Well, yeah.
So
Dom,
Travis Hunter went second.
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Cam Ward. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Jen.
see. Yeah, I'd love to see you on a team. It'd be awesome. So,
Well,
what do you think?
I don't know.
You want to try out?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You available
I'm up for
on
anything.
those nights?
What animal do you identify with? Like, what's your spirit animal? This might be important.
Yeah.
My spirit
Yeah.
animal.
That's a
like,
very good question.
this is a very
He's a
important
dream.
question. You should think hard about
Really?
this.
That's a good one. A coyote, probably.
A coyote.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
okay.
interesting.
You,
I think
yeah.
someone's ears just perked
you
up
might,
out there.
You might have a home.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Interesting.
Oh wait. I just figured out one of the owners.
All right, stream's over.
Cut the stream. Cut the feed.
Is the stream
Cut
It's
it.
over.
No,
Get it out of
it's
here.
Oh, okay.
so funny.
Take that out.
Yeah,
and
we
post
got a
that.
nice little edited reveal for all the owners, and so you can get to know the owners, and yeah, that's what's important about this is get to know these players. You want to be rooting for these players and teams, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun merch. You never know,
You never know.
You never know.
Maybe you'll be drinking coffee out of your team's mug at some point. You just never know.
Yeah. So. But I think this was a vision last year. We
Already
wanted
have
to go
one
this
mug.
direction, and we're finally here, so it's exciting. But yes, I am going to end it here. Again, look out for all the announcements at the top of the server. CGA, it's right there. It's pretty bare right
Hey, thanks,
now.
Jen, Karma.
yeah.
Thanks again.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Always a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun.
Congrats,
happy
Juice and Julian.
you guys played tonight. I wish it turned out better for you, but always
Yeah.
fun to watch your matches.
Thank you, homie,
You
for
guys had some
joining.
great shots, though. Honestly, even though I mean, it
Yeah.
just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Brando, for scoring. Appreciate y'all. All right, we'll end it here and look out for the stream for El Jorge Indy and Stroke and Chi-Chi's game. So it's about to start.
And shout out to Fugo. Thank you for streaming that one.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okay, cool. We'll see y'all soon.